Hey everyone, this is my review for Stargirl Season 3, Episode 4, titled Frenemies, Chapter 4, The Evidence. The description for the episode says, after one of Sylvester's plans results in an unexpected outcome, Pat calls upon an old friend for help, Beth uncovers a new suspect in their murder investigation, and Courtney reaches out to Cameron. This was a weird episode because I really liked it the first time, but not as much after rewatching it. It's definitely not as huge or action-packed as the last one, but it was still pretty good. It was more of a bridge episode, setting up the back 2/3 of the season, and giving us lots of development to characters that we haven't had much of this year, and some pretty great reveals. It was pretty calm and slow paced, which allowed for some great interactions like Paula bringing Barbara that gift, or Sly and Pat just watching a movie and having a drink with Crusher. Along with the murder mystery, they've got this interesting plot going on that I'm really liking, with the chance of the season 1 villains' kids transforming into their parents while dealing with body horror. First, we've got Cameron finally using his powers and breaking his Courtney snow globe. I know she found it cute in the show, but it's kind of creepy that he's got all these drawings of her and now a whole snow globe of her when they weren't even dating yet. It's gotta be foreshadowing that this isn't gonna work out, and she's gonna regret helping him with his powers because of the symbolism with the little Courtney toy reaching out for help while Cam just looks down in despair. Unless that's just about the moment when he threw her across the art room when she tried to help him. She was being all supportive of the powers. It did seem like she was gonna tell him the truth about Jordan for a second, but then he said that his father died using his powers for good. I mean, kind of, but no. Since he can't paint with his hands anymore, Courtney got Cam to express his feelings with eyes, and we got this beautiful scene where he made it snow and they finally kissed after 3 seasons. The cinematography in that scene was great. Of course, it's Walter Garcia. But the people of Blue Valley must be furious. First, it was storming all summer, and now they've already got snow in September. I'm curious how they're gonna show Cam's powers going forward. When he threw Courtney, he turned blue for a second like Jordan, but I'm thinking they're gonna stick with the white eyes and just say that he's too weak to turn blue full time because of the lower budget. Then there's Cindy's worst fears coming true. Beth found a skin particle at the trailer that wasn't Sylvester's, and the moment that McNider said it was Ito's, I just knew it was Cindy's. I just thought that the serum that she's taking might be shedding her skin as it reverses her dad's changes. Instead, while Cam's embracing his dad's powers, Cindy's trying to run away from hers. The serum's slowing down her transformation into the Dragon Queen, her dad's final change that we saw in the Shadowlands. We'd also seen her crying to her mom that Ito would come back and turn her into a lizard, and then his true form traumatized her, and she would beg him not to take off his hood. It's so tragic, but at the same time, I'm so glad that she's getting this big storyline. Cindy's my favorite character, and I was so worried about where they'd go with her after this redemption arc, because on the other CW shows, when they redeem a villain, it just seems like they don't know what to do with them anymore. I'm so happy that the writers saw the potential in Cindy and gave her such great development, from a typical mean girl to the big bad, to a girl trying to change her ways while her childhood fears come back to haunt her. The problem is Sly won't see it that way, because just like the team, he thinks that she's just like her father, always calling her demon spawn, and now he's gonna think he was right when he sees her. Although apparently Courtney hadn't told him what happened in the Shadowlands, which explains why they don't understand her a bit. Speaking of Sly, turns out that he's got a healing factor now and he survived the attack, but it still served as a wake-up call for Beth's mom, like how that fight with Cindy was for Courtney of the risk of the superhero life. McNider came back to help Sly, and he thought that Sly absorbed the staff's cosmic energy like Jenny did with the ring, except that Sly only processes its power instead of generating it. That's what healed him right now, and that's what brought him back to life. I still think Mr. Bones was involved, but this actually fits with what Sly told Courtney. He was just wrong about the bond bringing him back. All those years that he was dead, it's because Pat kept Cosmo in that closet. It wasn't until Courtney picked the staff up and used it all of season 1 that Sly processed enough energy to bring him back to life. This just makes me wish that we'd seen him wake up in his grave even more. Sly and McNider were both dead, but McNider came back to the exact life that Sly has been struggling to find this year. A family, a career, a purpose. Pat's trying to give him one as a mentor to the team, and they can be his family, but Pat fails to see that he's just regressing him back to Starman, like when he's always telling him, "You're not nothing, Sylvester. You're Starman. You're just proving his point." We finally got another Ted Knight mention, and it seems like he did pass down the staff to Sly. Now Sly won't do the same to Courtney. I'm starting to think that the season's gonna end with Sly sacrificing himself to save her, finally passing on the mantle, and literally becoming a star. I'm loving the story so far. It's not as predictable as I thought, other than Mr. Bones' involvement. I just wish they'd hurry up and reveal him. But my biggest problem right now is the huge focus on Sly and how he's taken over the show, pushing back other big characters like Rick, Beth, and Yolanda. Beth's got some scenes with her parents, and Rick's trying to fix the hourglass, but Yolanda's had nothing until now. That's why I was so happy that we got that scene with her mother. This was actually the nicest Miss Montes has ever been. She actually seemed to care for Yolanda. The problem is that she cares too much what other people think, and she's struggling to keep things together and doesn't want them to find out. We learned that she only let Yolanda take her job back because her father lost his, and now they're about to lose their house. Miss Montes thought that Yolanda already told everyone all of this, just showing how insecure she is, and she thinks Yolanda is exactly like her, letting everyone know their secrets. We got a bit of development for Bridget without Beth, and I kinda wish we get the same for Ms. Montez, at least one scene. This could also be a great storyline for Yolanda if they keep it going, balancing saving the town with supporting her family and the struggles that comes with it. Finally, a storyline that's not religious trauma, but it's too bad that she's always gotta be suffering. Well, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more videos on Stargirl. Leave your thoughts on the episode in the comments below. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Goodbye.